Imagine learning 5 psychological strategies so effective they can make anyone respect and admire you without them even noticing. These techniques are used by top negotiators, leaders, and influencers, yet most people don't know they exist. Today, I'll reveal them to you. These aren't just simple tricks. They're rooted in profound psychological principles that work on anyone, regardless of their background, status, or experience. When applied correctly, these methods will draw people to you, earn their respect, and even make them seek your approval. Stay until the end, because the 4th strategy will transform how others perceive you forever. Trick 1: the mirror technique. Ever met someone who instantly made you feel understood? That's not by chance, it's psychology. People crave connection, and one of the quickest ways to build it is by subtly echoing their words and phrases. How it works. When someone hears their own words reflected back, their brain subconsciously thinks, "This person gets me." This fosters trust and familiarity, even with someone you've just met. Example: in a job interview, if the interviewer says, "We need someone who's proactive and creative," instead of a generic response like, "I'm a hard worker," try, "I completely agree. Being proactive and creative is crucial." This aligns you with their perspective, making them feel heard and boosting your impact. It's not just about repeating words. It's about reinforcing their ideas to create a positive impression. Trick 2: the pause principle. Most people rush to answer questions to impress others, but confident individuals take their time. They don't fill silence with unnecessary words, which makes them appear more powerful. How it works. When asked a question, pause for 2 seconds before responding. This brief pause signals confidence and thoughtfulness, creating a subtle tension that draws attention. People will see you as intentional and authoritative. Example: if someone asks, "What do you do for a living?" Pause, maintain eye contact, then say, "I create solutions that transform lives." The pause piques their curiosity, making them eager to hear more. This technique, used by CEOs and skilled speakers, commands respect and keeps you in control of the conversation. Trick 3: the cliffhanger technique. Ever wonder why some speakers keep you hooked? They deliberately leave gaps in their thoughts. How it works. By pausing before finishing a thought, you trigger the listener's brain to fill in the blank, keeping them engaged. Example: if someone asks, "Why do most people fail?" instead of a direct answer, say, "It's not just about failure, it's something much deeper." And pause. Their curiosity spikes, and they lean in, eager for more. Used in storytelling and marketing, this method makes you captivating and unforgettable. Your silence becomes as powerful as your words. Trick 4: the single word pivot. When someone challenges or mocks you, most people get defensive. Confident people, however, use a simple trick to flip the dynamic. How it works. Instead of arguing, respond with one word. Really? Example: if someone sarcastically says, "So you're an expert now?" raise an eyebrow and say, "Really?" This shifts the pressure back to them, forcing them to justify their words. They'll question themselves while you stay calm and in control. Used in debates and high-stakes conversations, this subtle power move maintains your authority without conflict. Trick 5: the idea planting method. This is the most subtle yet potent technique. Instead of imposing an idea, you make someone believe it was theirs. How it works. Rather than giving direct advice, ask a question that leads them to your desired conclusion. When people think an idea is their own, they're more likely to embrace it. Example: instead of saying, "You should eat healthier," ask, "Do you think better nutrition could boost your energy?" Their brain starts agreeing, convincing itself. Used by psychologists and coaches, this method guides people's thoughts without resistance. They'll never suspect you planted the idea. Now that you know these psychological strategies, you face a choice. Forget them and continue as before, or apply them and watch how people respond differently. Most struggle for respect, unaware of the psychological forces shaping interactions. But you're different now. You've unlocked techniques used by leaders and influencers for centuries to dominate social settings. The mirror technique builds instant connections. The pause principle shifts power dynamics. The cliffhanger technique makes you magnetic. The single word pivot neutralizes disrespect. And the idea planting method lets you influence effortlessly. Use these wisely to gain respect, strengthen relationships, and protect yourself from manipulation. Which trick will you try first? Share in the comments, and let's see who's ready to elevate their game. Step by Step isn't just a channel, it's a movement to empower you. Subscribe now to join, or stay stuck where you are. The choice is yours.